to my channel. How are you doing today? I suffer pollen allergies, so I have a little bit of irritated eyes and nose, but it's something that's been happening every single springtime since I moved here in the middle of the fields. So I do have some natural remedies that I'm hoping they will, work soon. Anyway, I really wanted to film this video for you today. No postponing, because you guys asked me. It's one of my most requested videos. In my fashion videos, styling ideas, I often feature my Dr. Martens boots. I basically style them with everything. So in this video I wanted to show you my Dr. Martens collection. It's not huge, overwhelming collection. I have 4 pairs of Dr. Martens boots, but I am a huge fan of Dr. Martens footwear, and I'm definitely planning on purchasing more in the future. I'm going to start with my very first pair that is already, you can kind of consider it vintage, I guess. It's 22 years old and it's from 1998. So this is my first pair, and can you guys believe it? I still have the original box, and I'm super glad I actually kept the box throughout all these years. Should I tell you a little story behind each pair? I don't know, I think that's going to be interesting. My first pair is actually purple, my purple Dr. Martens, and these were made in England because back in 1990s, 1998, Dr. Martens was still manufactured in England. Now they still do have a line that's made in England, but most of their production is made in China. And Dr. Martens are quite on expensive side, I would say. Well, not super expensive, but they are quite pricey. I know that their made in England line is now even pricier. I think it's like 100 euros more than what they usually cost if they're manufactured in China. But back then they were actually manufactured in England. I can say that I am super pleased with the quality. These boots basically have been through a lot. I wore them everywhere. I mean, they went with me in England when I was living there. I wore them on my first trip to Italy that I took when I was 18 years old. I went to visit my pen friend. Gosh, that sounds so old, but yeah, I went to visit my pen friend and it was my first solo trip to Italy. I went to Padova with train and I stayed there for a week. We went to visit other cities in Italy, and I wore my Dr. Martens with my summer skirts and everything, and they are still, I won't say as good as new, but they are still in a really great condition. Super comfortable. I still wear them a lot, even for work. They are basically one of the most comfy boots I have. Let me tell you a little story behind them. My mom actually gave me the money to purchase them. I was back in high school then. I was 17 years old back in 1998, and Dr. Martens were super popular. Like, everybody wore Dr. Martens. I don't think they were like a new trend, because Dr. Martens have been on the market for a while, and I guess they have always been very popular. I won't say trendy, but like popular, especially amongst like punk and grunge crowds. So yeah, back in 1990s they were so huge. Like, every single person in high school had them, and obviously I wanted a pair as well, so badly. They were quite expensive. I still have the price here on the box. So they were 699 kunas, which is a little bit less than 100 euros. Now they're way more expensive than that. I guess the price has doubled since 1998, but 699 kunas back then, it was quite a lot, especially because of the fact that Croatia was still in like post-war period, just coming out of the war. Just with financial situation and everything, it wasn't ideal. Me and my grandmother went to this little shop that sell Dr. Martens. They were the most popular store back then, and my grandmother, when she saw these boots, she was like speaking out loud, gosh, they are so ugly. what are you thinking? I cannot believe you're going to spend 699 kunas on a pair of such ugly shoes. Like, are you normal? Are you serious? And I was so embarrassed because she was saying all these things out loud. You know how it is with grandmothers when you go shopping with them. They don't really care about what sales assistant is going to think, you know. But I was really ashamed back then. I was kind of irritated. I remember, you know, this feeling of being quite irritated at my grandmother at that moment. But I still, you know, purchased them because I was so sure I really wanted them. And this is one example that proves that my granny in that matter was wrong, because I still love and wear these Dr. Martens. Guys, I don't have a clue why I picked them in purple. I think I was like the only person in the entire high school that had them in purple. Everybody had them in black. Like, seriously, everybody. But I purchased them in purple. I don't know, I guess I was always that girl that loved, you know, colorful things, and I did not really wear black that often. So even when it came to my footwear, I loved playing with color, and purple back then was the color I was really into. Don't know why, but I guess I really liked purple. Anyway, when I first purchased them, they were the most uncomfortable footwear. They hurt my feet so badly. I mean, they hurt the back here, where the stitching is on the heel. It was pretty rough. And I had to walk quite a lot to go to my high school, so I really needed something comfortable, you know. But I never wore comfy footwear, from like super high heels to these boots that were killing my feet. I never wore anything comfy for high school, I don't know. Because I did not want to say that they hurt my feet, because my grandmother already gave me a lecture beforehand, and I also really wanted to keep wearing them, you know. I was really into them. I would cut a piece of fabric, cotton fabric, and I would glue it inside on the back from the inside, and the barrier was formed between this stitching and that fabric, so I kind of fixed the problem. And then with years of me wearing them, at some point I did not even have to keep, you know, gluing the fabric to my Dr. Martens, because they just became the most comfortable footwear on this earth. Now, I remember vividly that my friends had the same problem when their Dr. Martens were brand new, but I noticed with the other Dr. Martens footwear that I purchased later on, this did not happen. I was prepared that this would happen again, that I would have to spend some time like adjusting my feet to them, but I don't know, they are, I guess, made in a different way. They made some adjustments, some improvements. They aren't as hard to wear as they used to be. Also, the leather is really amazing quality. As you can see, they are still like perfect condition. I do have a cream that I use to clean them and to protect them. I even had the purple one. They do have some scratching here on the front, but silly me, back then I thought, you know, it's cool if I gave them some scratching. So I actually scratched them on purpose when they were still like brand new, because I wanted them to look a little bit used and old. I'm so mad at myself right now, because without these scratches they would be as perfect as new to this day. But I guess these scratches also tell a story, because it's just, you know, teenagers, it's just who I was back then, I guess. These are actually size 39, whereas all the other Dr. Martens that I bought since these are 40 actually. So I guess when they moved their manufacturing to China, something has changed regarding the sizing as well. And my next pair of Dr. Martens boots were actually a simple black ones that I purchased, I think it was Christmas time 2013 or 2014, 1460 model, and they are black, smooth. So they are just simple black Dr. Martens boots. As I said, because I was wearing my purple boots so much, I decided I should go for a pair of black as well, because when I work I stand on my feet long hours, and I just find that Dr. Martens are very comfy One colleague at work actually saw me wearing Dr. Martens and asked if they were really that comfy, would I recommend him to purchase them for work, and I said yes, definitely. They have to be original Dr. Martens because I cannot vouch for other, that are similar in style, because I just find that Dr. Martens are super comfy, especially now because nowadays, as I've said, they don't have this problem of stitching on the back, so they are immediately very comfy footwear to wear, and just the leather is amazing. It's a really, sturdy and very great quality. As I've said, the durability is incredible. I have my purple ones for 22 years and they are still perfect, so I can just pass them on to other generations, I guess. And you cannot really say that for a lot of footwear these days, they aren't very durable. They last a couple of seasons and that's it. So I think they're definitely worth the price. These ones were actually 899 kunas, so it's 200 kunas more than the purple ones. So this is around a little bit more than 100 euros, I would say. Needless to say, black pair, I wear them with everything. You guys were able to see my outfit of the day, photos that I post on my blog or styling videos here. I wear my Dr. Martens with everything, especially now that I'm a mom. I often just grab my Dr. Martens and I'm good to go. This was Christmas present from my mom, so I have to thank her for just being so kind and loving and gifting me these gifts. Let me show you my third pair. I came across my third pair without even searching for them. It was sort of a surprise. I was pregnant, I think I was like 7 months. I was meeting up with my friend and I had some time to kill before our meeting, and I went to a local store here in Italy that sells footwear amongst other brands, Dr. Martens too, and I saw these were on sale for like 50 euros, which was like, what? I have to get them, a pair of Dr. Martens boots for 50 euros, you gotta be kidding me. So they were reduced from 185 euros to only 50. I don't even know what was the deal with that. I purchased them in 2016 and the model is 1460W, black but patent leather. And I was actually also eyeing the red ones, the red patent leather. I think they were just so amazing. I was this close to purchasing them, but then I saw the black ones and I was like, gosh, bright red are so out there, maybe I should just go for black, just because black footwear I can style it easily. Yeah, so when I spotted they had a pair of black patent leather in my size, I was like, okay, I'm going to get these. If I had like the budget, I would have gotten both pairs, but because I wasn't even thinking of getting them, even 50 euros was something that I did not really think of spending, but still to this day I'm very pleased that I grabbed them. Patent leather, however, is way more delicate, so they show signs of usage and just aging way quicker, and they are way more delicate. They do have some scratching, and I did not make them on purpose this time, but I just could not prevent them from happening. I really love how chic they are, and I love to wear them in winter time with my black faux fur little coats, and it just looks great. I really love them. Now let me show you my very last pair, and they are also most recent purchase. The last pair are my white Jadons. You guys were able to see them on my blog, and just recent outfit of the day post, because I wear them a lot for every single outfit basically. I cannot seem to wear anything else, I just want to wear these all the time. They are my newest purchase. I bought them just before the whole coronavirus crisis, so I did not even have the time to actually, wear them outside. So I'm just styling outfits, I wear them for my blog and just waiting for the better times to arrive. However, I don't think I will be wearing them for work, not because they are not comfy, because they actually are super comfortable, but because they are white and they're so delicate, I'm afraid I will ruin them, and I just want to keep them this beautiful for as long as I can. Now, I read some comments and a lot of people were saying that they are very heavy on your feet because they have this huge like rubber sole, kind of a platform, but I was surprised when I first tried them on. I was actually surprised they aren't uncomfortable at all, and to me personally they don't feel as heavy as I expected they would. So they're actually quite comfy, and it's like walking on little cushions, I guess. It's a great thing that they even give you extra height, you know, it's definitely something positive, right? For the longest time I was actually buying Jadon in red, like cherry red or black, but then just before this springtime I noticed the white ones and I was like, oh gosh, I'm thinking of wearing them with all my summer dresses, with all my spring and summer wardrobe. I'm even going to wear them for the beach. Okay, I'm exaggerating now, right? But I really want to wear them with all my summer dresses. I think they're just perfect. I'm in love, guys. Another great thing is that they have a zipper, so they are very easy to just put on. It's a new detail here, definitely. So I was thinking when I was pregnant I wore Dr. Martens, but they weren't very easy to put on because of the belly, obviously. But with these types of footwear that have zipper, they are easier. I realized that 39 was way too small and 40 is the right size for me. So yeah, my white Jadons, I'm super excited. Brand new babies. They were a little bit less expensive than anywhere other I looked. I looked them up online, even at Dr. Marten's website, and at Quello Giusto they were a little bit less expensive. I think I had like 5 or 6% discount. I don't know, it wasn't that much, but still it was something, so I was content. On my wish list I have a pair of cherry red Dr. Marten's shoes, and I actually even purchased them 1 year ago or something like that. It was Black Friday sale, so I got really good deal on them, 25% off, and I got them in a size 40 because, you know, 40 is my size. At Zalando online web store, but they were so huge. I mean, I even put insoles in them and they were still too big, so I had to return them. Luckily they have free shipping, like free returns, and very quick and easy to get your money back onto your account, so that was nice. But the negative thing is that I could not order them in size down because it was only Black Friday offer. They did not allow me to get a pair of the same shoes for the same price. The pair of 39 would have cost 25% more than I paid, you know. So I just decided to wait. They are still on my wish list, basically. And recently at Quello Giusto I spotted Dr. Marten's shoes, snakeskin print ones, and I fell in love. They were so nice, and size 40 was perfect. So I don't know what's the deal with that, but size 40 was perfect, and it's the same model as cherry reds, so I don't really know. Maybe the cherry reds were size 40 men's, because sometimes when they are men's, size 40 will be bigger than size 40 women. This is something I noticed that some brands do, so it's just an idea that came to my mind, like a possible explanation, otherwise I really don't understand. So the snakeskin print ones were on sale for like 80 euros, but it was right the time when I was trying to decide whether I should get my Jadon whites or those snakeskin print ones, and Jadon whites cost a lot, so I was like, I cannot possibly get 2 pairs, so I just decided to opt for Jadon whites. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope it was like interesting and fun. I really wanted to tell you a little story behind all these boots to make this video a little bit more interesting, rather than just showing you this is this pair, this is that pair, you know what I mean. So I hope you appreciate that. Let me know what you think. If you want me to do some styling ideas with Dr. Marten's boots, I would be happy to. Just leave me your request down below and I will get back to you very soon. Please like and subscribe for more fashion, beauty related videos, for more everyday vlogs and recipe videos and whatnot. I really try to film loads for you, especially in this period of time that we are all stuck in our homes waiting for better times to arrive. So I'm hoping my videos will entertain you and that I will be able to bring you some positivity. A big kiss from Italy, let's stay positive and strong, and I will talk to you soon in my next video. Ciao!